What's up, family? This is your local OG Juggalo here. I'd like to go over something that I had reminded myself of when I was up there and taking a shower. Just something I ran into a few years ago, and the guy brought up an interesting point, and it made me also think of a few other things. I'll leave the link down. It's of a HOK song. Which, speaking of link, in my last video, the the one about the National Juggalo March or whatever, I actually got a link to the ACLU in that one, so check it out. The last update, yada yada yada. But either way, so yeah, on the song, the House of Crazy song, I believe his Rock says, fuck a murder go round. That's kind of and back when they did it, I think it was around when you know, Ringmaster was hot. So that's a straight up diss to ICP back in the early '90s, before Twiztid got signed with Psychopathic. And then just everything that's happened, makes you think, especially like with Raw Deal. Through that whole song of Raw Deal, go listen to it if you want. But it's pretty much the undertones of it is how, especially the chorus, they got dicked by ICP, they got a real raw deal, but they'll always be Juggalo type deal. Trying to say, oh well, ICP's dicking us, guy. Kind of like put in your head already, that what they're gonna do. Get ready for the exit to make it easier. Which that shit does work. What they call it, predictive programming. But either way, they sit there and they talk about how they got a raw deal and yada yada yada, and how the scene's gonna die off, and they're gonna come back and recreate it. And another thing that was interesting about it, they talk about how it's like seems like they want to take the face paint off, and you just have just regular face and contacts, which is a little more mainstream acceptable. Huh. And I know all y'all ain't gonna like that and say yada yada etc, but it seems like they're trying everything to do. Like, for example, the Talk to Me, radio, which they've been doing a lot of fucking radio interviews and this and that here recently. They pretty much take every last radio interview besides the ones from like people that's knowledgeable about the culture of the juggalos. They won't take one from Fago lovers apparently for the whole response to what ICP had to say, about the whole Juggalo March, etc., etc., etc. The whole Young Wicked situation, whatever, the whole extortion, the whole CD masters, all that good shit. And how they're pretty much banned from, the gathering. They don't want to talk to someone that knows about the Juggalo culture because they'll get shut down. But it's just interesting because, you got, like I say, you got the Raw Deal song, which was when they're on Psychopathic. And Lord knows how many other sneak disses they put in that wasn't as blatant. But, if you go back and listen to their music, you might find one like, yeah, it seems like he's dissing Psychopathic, because they've done that multiple times. People's found shit within their music that seems like it's a diss towards Psychopathic, back when it was on Psychopathic. But, okay, you got the Raw Deal song. Then after they, they leave the label, they pretty much disassociate themselves with ICP. Well, they didn't at first, until ICP banned them. They was still yelling family and Juggalo and blah blah blah. But a lot of that shit stopped after ICP said fuck y'all. Hell, think about it for a minute. They kicked out a paying customer, I guess you could say, for chanting ICP. I saw the video. Y'all can say whatever you want. I've seen the video from fucking 17 different fucking angles, short, long, whatever, and it's all the same thing. The dude's pushing up to get to the front. I hate to tell you that happens in a concert. People push to get up to the front. Last concert I was at, mad people was pushing me to try to get up to the front. Was they all being assholes? Not really. It's just the way it is. From Slayer to Metallica to ICP to whoever. That's what people do. They try to get up to the front. And that was one girl's response. Oh, they pushed me and I fell down. Da, da. Look, you can see the phone drop. There was no phone drop. I watched that whole video and that phone did not drop one time. And she was hating on me. I was like, well, what happened to the phone? I thought it dropped. And just all hate, no fucking reasonable argument behind it. Just blah, 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 fuck you, blah, blah, blah type shit. But moving along. And so you have, them kick out a fan of chant ICP. And then the Talk to Me podcast where they're pretty much, when he said who gave you inspiration and yada, yada, yada. They wanted to dance across the whole fact that ICP gave them a lot of inspiration. Which, Eshawn probably did too, seeing that they're Detroit boys. Et cetera, et cetera. But, it makes you ponder, after all the shit that's coming out, like everything. Did they just possibly try to use ICP until they got, so popular? Because when they left, that's when they was like almost at their height. A lot of people liked them. More people was buying their merchandise. More people was buying their CDs. They was making more money. And I think they felt it was time to exit stage left because they built up that fame. ABK tried to do the same thing, but it didn't work out so well. Which Twiztid tried to do the same thing too. The first time it didn't work out so well. And I feel like the second time, it might work out. It depends. Like you gotta start putting more budget towards your people. The irony and everything and the hypocrisy about Twiztid is they want to complain that ICP didn't promote them much or whatever the case may be. They wasn't eating right, whatever, blah blah blah. Boo, cry, cry, cry. But it's the same thing. Look like it's happened over Magic Ninja, and you can actually see it. I never really saw that with Twiztid. Twiztid looked straight back in the day, back when I seen them. They didn't look like they was starving or anything. Hell, fucking Jamie Madrox's always been a fat fucker, so how the fuck he's starving? Until he started taking pills or smoking crack, whatever the fuck you're doing, dude. You need to lay the shit off. But yeah, what's his name? Gmo Skeet. His video was low budget as fuck, dude. Like, his last video is crazy low budget. I don't care what anybody says. Gorilla Voltage, their shit was pretty good, Like, I've been caught saying that Twiztid's the best act on Magic Ninja. Excuse me. But I might have to take that back. I think Gorilla Voltage is possibly the best act on Magic Ninja. Better than Gmo. Better than that fucking imprint, fucking whatever fucking bullshit Blaze is doing now. Which, Blaze, you need to get away from that shit, homie, and do your own thing. Be Blaze, your dead homie, you know what I mean? And, Twiztid's last shit pretty much failed in the charts. They did alright. They got 11 independent, which ICP's held first many times. Still got to catch up there. And it's not, but it did alright in the billboards. So I guess they got that. It kind of fell quick, but you'll have that, I guess. But yeah, it's just interesting to think. Raw Deal, the House of Crazy song where they say "fuck a murder go around," and just in general way, they've been over the years. It seemed like they just possibly used ICP as a springboard to get where they was, and it worked for now. And it probably continue on, just depending. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. And it is what it is. And, good luck to whoever. Much clown love. Whoop, whoop.